It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
This is going to be it.
Good evening and welcome to Tom Brown Field on the campus of Washington Township High School, where tonight West Jersey Football League action. It's interdivisional play as the Minutemen of Washington Township host your Millville Thunderbolts. With Tony Trongone, I'm Rich Van Noord, and Tony, given the fact that Millville is in the American and they've got a very difficult division, every week's a tough week, and then you have a crossover game with probably one of the top schools in Group 5.
Yeah, the number one school in Group 5, and again, we say it every week, Rich. It's our kids are battle tested every week. They're going to be challenged, and it doesn't get any better moving forward. So this is just another test that we hope and we know that Coach Ayala will have prepared.
Minutemen coming off a season last year where they won 9 games and went to a sectional final, and they're trying to take that leap into the next step and try to get a Group 5 championship. Right now, as it stands in the rankings, in Group 5, you've got probably Toms River North is probably a little bit ahead of Washington Township, and Washington Township is right there. They've got some playmakers. They're led by their quarterback, Cole Aquino, 39 of 59 passing. That is 66%. Excellent in high school, excellent just about everywhere, but high school football especially for 439 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Tony, he has weapons, and he is very efficient with the football.
Yeah, I did some scouting on him through our program that we have, and he has a good presence in the pocket. He's got a good football IQ, and you're right, he has 2 weapons in Pratt and Long, and also they have a halfway decent running game, so we'll see what that's like. But I think Aquino will be the key to the game as far as, we have a way of making quarterbacks throw a little high or a little low, and so I think the pressure of our front 3 on Aquino will be a key to the game. I'm not sure what Coach Ayala provided as far as a key to the game, but I think that'll be one of them, pressure and Aquino.
Talking about Paris Pratt and Deshaun Long, Paris Pratt with 15 catches for 170 yards on the year. And Long also 15 catches for 164. So it's kind of pick your poison with them because they've got 2 outstanding wide receivers. And when they want to put the ball on the ground, they've got a good one in Colin Beeler.
Yeah, again, another guy that we scouted, and he puts it in the end zone too. So he can score. He's a veteran. So they have a complimentary team, run and pass. And again, I'm looking at our defensive front to play a huge role in the game. So, and I'm also looking at the first quarter, Rich. We've been slow in the first half, but more so in that first quarter. And I'm hoping that we kind of quell things. We're away, Washington Township. They have a great crowd here. A lot of festivities going on. Again, our guys are battle tested, but I like to see us come out of the gate strong and set the tone early.
So as differently from Millville, Washington Township likes to put the ball on the ground and give it to Beeler. He is the definition of a bell cow running back. He's got 65 carries in 3 games for 359 yards, and it's going to be a battle for Washington Township because Millville has only given up 153 yards and 1.9 yards per carry against some very good running teams.
Yeah, and we've stopped the run, and Mainland is a really good running team. Atlantic City had 2 guys that were pretty big guys, good runners, but veteran runners.
And Holy Spirit, 235-pound running back.
It was Holy Spirit, I think, not Atlantic City, that had 2 big guys. So I'm pretty confident early on right now, predicting that we're going to handle the run. It's just, again, those first couple series where we kind of right ourselves because in previous games they've gotten out front with some long passes in the flat, and I want to make sure that they don't get a big hit on us early.
I'm sure Coach Mike Schatzman of Washington Township has seen the video of the long passes, and it started off in game 1, and there you go. You've got a student section shot right there. Washington Township, the home stands are full, so this is a big game for Township. It's a measurement game, And if you read the media accounts, Coach Hatzman was asked about taking on Millville. He said it's a measuring stick game, but they fell short of saying, we have the talent to win. They'd be, win or lose. If we lose a close one, we're measured against the best.
The old moral victory.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
But again, speaking of this crowd, it is a sellout. So it's definitely going to be, again, early, hit them early, quiet this crowd, make sure we get on the board. And I'm sure we are going to aware of that. And also special teams. Last couple of weeks, they've scored on. They hit pretty hard on special teams, and they've had some fumble recoveries and taken advantage of special teams miscues on their opponents. So we got to make sure our special teams are on point tonight too.
So if you use the Born Power Index, and we were discussing that prior to going on the air, Tony, the Born Power Index takes games and feeds it into the computer and gives you, what the spread of the game is. And last week they were fairly accurate. They're actually a little low in the Mainland game. It's a 33-point game against Mainland. They said Millville was 23 points better. Millville beat the spread. For today, against Washington Township, the BPI says Millville is a 24-point favorite in this game. So we'll see. It's early in the thing about the Born Power Index or any other indexes is the fact that it's early in the season. You really can't tell how other teams are doing. So, for instance, Washington Township had a game at the Battle of the Beach. They played the old foe back. We won our national championship, Northern Highlands, and beat them by a score of 23-8. Northern Highlands then went on to win 2 games very handily. They're 2-1 on the season. Then they went to take on Pennsauken. And they beat Pennsauken 28-7. Pennsauken is 2-1 on the season, having the latest victories last night against Vineland. So, and then of course Delsey, who's 0-2, they beat Delsey 28-6. But Delsey has lost to Woodstown and to Washington Township, so they're 0-2 on the season. So my point being, Tony, is we really don't know how good or bad some of these teams are.
And at this level. But I'm going to say, though, I think Washington Township is going to test us early. And because anytime somebody's undefeated, they come with a certain sense of je ne sais quoi, whatever you want to call it, of winning. It's tough to knock an unbeaten team down. They have a little bit more quit. But once you take that air out of the balloon, we'll be smooth sailing for Millville. So
everybody knows Millville out of the American Division. You've got Cherokee, you have the Prep, you have Winslow, and you have Cherokee, Prep, Winslow, and and Mainland.
Mainland.
So that is the American Division. That's tough enough in and of itself. Then you take a look at the crossover games. Holy Spirit, which is in the top 10 Catholic schools or parochial schools in New Jersey. You take Atlantic City, who made the playoffs last year. You've got Township, who's 3-0, one of the top teams in Group 5. And then you have Delsey. And I never thought I'd say this, but the easiest part of the schedule may be Delsey.
Yeah, not Violent, but Delsey, because Violent's undefeated right now.
Violent's 2-1. They lost to Pennsauken 27-7 last night.
Okay, last night I didn't follow that, so I didn't know the game last night.
So, but let's talk about Millville just for a second here. Millville having 3 victories on the season. They've given up 13 points all year, all of them, to your point, Tony, in the first quarter. They've given up 2 touchdowns, both of them in the first quarter. But they've outscored their opponents 124-13. So Millville really takes off in the second and third quarter. They really make adjustments well in the third quarter. They've done really, really well coming out of halftime this year. And, of course, you can't talk about the team unless you talk about Lotzier Brooks and what he does for this team.
Yeah, he does. And, again, it's generational talent. People are comparing him to Kevin Harvey from Paulsboro as far as when you try to explain what you're seeing on the field with Lotzier and maybe even greater than Kevin Harvey. But when you explain it to people, they're like, every time he touches the ball, there's nothing these coaches can do, X's and O's, to stop him.
So I was asked the question about, is Lotzier Brooks the greatest player in Millville history? And he's close. If he's not, he's close. But what I can say is, if I were to pick a season that you're talking about Lotzier Brooks in his career, what he's done since he's been a freshman. But one of the greatest seasons in Millville history, obviously, aside from the 1917 team that did not allow a point all year was the 2011 season of Alquan Jones. Alquan Jones had 2,286 yards rushing for the season and 29 touchdowns. So that's a great season. But when you take Lotzier Brooks in his career, wow, it's really hard to find somebody that just has been that impactful.
Yeah, I think in 2011, that's when we played him in the playoffs. We beat him 42-41.
That was probably one of the best playoff games. Township, I'll tell you what, they were down. They were down by a lot. They were down 42-14 in that game and came all the way back and was at 42-41 and had the ball. Millville had a lot of two-way players, and they were gassed. They were absolutely gassed in that game at Wheaton Field, and Millville was able to hold them off with a stop. And in that game, Alquan Jones had 259 yards in that game against Washington Township as he just ran wild over the Minutemen that day. So, again, it's one season, I get it, but Lotzier Brooks, it's a career, and his career has been just magnificent. But he's got 17 catches on the season for 476 yards and 6 touchdowns, along with a touchdown and 14 yards rushing on the ground in the year, too. The one bugaboo for Millville is that they're averaging 63 yards a game in penalties. And that was a problem in the past, and they've got to cut down on that. They're taking on better teams, Tony. They've got to watch it, and they can't take stupid penalties. Agreed.
One thing you mentioned about playing both ways, we do have Marcus Offer. You see him on the screen there, and Darian Blackwood's captains. They play on both sides. So I am worried about if this becomes a shootout that they're prepared. Now, interviewing them in the coach's corner, they said that they're not going to get gassed. They're in shape. They get worked out in practice, and they're ready to go both ways the whole game. And I'm sure Coach Core will give them some breaks on defense. But they're the telltale sign about stopping that running game, and along with Jaden Jones.
Well, Cole Aquino, the quarterback for Washington Township, has had a ground game to take the pressure off his pass game, so they've been very, very balanced. But he's not faced a run defense like this. And if they make him one-dimensional, I don't think he's had to have that yet. And if he is one-dimensional, we'll get to see how good he really is.
We're going to find out, right?
Absolutely. No question about it. So, 2 3-0 teams going at it here at Washington Township High School in a game that's a big, big test for the Thunderbolts early. Washington Township is not giving up many points either. In their 3 games, they've given up a total of 21 points.
Yeah, their lucky number's 28. They beat Delsey 28-6. They beat Pennsauken 28-7, and then the Northern Highlands at the Battle of the Beach, well, only 23-8.
And so they've thoroughly beaten 3 teams. They've not put them away like Millville has. In their 3 games, 35-0 Holy Spirit. And Holy Spirit has gone on to win 2 more games and handle it.
Yeah, we're like I said, it's early. And when you look at what our team has done to other teams, we'll see how good of a team we are just by the measuring stick with Holy Spirit being as tough as they are.
So recapping Millville's season, 35-0 Battle of the Beach victory over Holy Spirit, and then a 48-6 win over Atlantic City, and then a 40-7 victory over Mainland. I'm getting old, Tony. I'm not remembering some things, so maybe my long-term memory's getting shot. So we'll see.
You still have the voice, Rich. You still have the voice.
So we're just about set for action as the referees are on the field. Unfortunately, the Millville band did not play today. They were supposed to be on the field, but then they never took the field for a pregame show. So
yeah, I don't know whether they have a competition tomorrow. And me being retired, I don't know the inside scoop on the why.
So just to give you an idea, So Holy Spirit comes out, loses 35-0 to Millville, and then in the next 2 games, they win both games by a combined score of 80-0 over Oak Crest and a down Hamilton team as well. So Holy Spirit will have a heck of a test today, as they're going to be at home against Camden. Camden is one of the best teams in the state, and they certainly did a number on Shawnee last week.
You see the Washington captains there. In the middle, number 1 is Colatino, their quarterback. And I was looking at number 58. His name is Mitchell Lando, and he on defense, he makes plays on defense. So interesting to see their defense, and they'll do some stunning also. I was watching that they have a tell when they're going to do a blitz. They have wide gaps on defense, and that's something that I hope that Coach Ayala and also Coach Crowley picked up on the film. What do you got there, Rich, on the point toss?
Tails is the call. It's going to land.
Millville will call it.
It is a tails. It's on the toss.
And Millville wins, and they'll probably defer, and they do. So Washington Township will get the ball to start the game. So, Tony, you're Coach Ayala. What do you have to do on defense here to slow down the Minutemen?
We're going to look at our quarterbacks. Everett's going to have to play tight on Pratt, and we'll see the matchups. We can't play off and give them some room on the early pass run. So number 4, Jaden Everett, captain, Bayland, they're like.
National anthem. Senior Adriana Elliott, a member of the high school chorus and a homecoming court nominee. Miss Adriana Elliott.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
Our national anthem, and we're just about set for football at Tom Brown Field as the Millville Thunderbolts taking on the Washington Township Minutemen. Both teams 3-0 on the season.
Tom Brown Field, a longtime coach, Washington Township. I worked with his wife when I was working in Gloucester City. She was the principal at Brooklawn. She was the principal at Brooklawn Schools. Did a great job there. Much respected lady, Mrs. Brown. Tom Brown also coached at Paulsboro. And this is his legacy here, this field.
A beautiful night here at Washington Township High School. Almost no breeze, so wind will not be a factor tonight. Temperatures are in the mid-70s, and they're supposed to drop in by the end of the game to upper 60s, so not bad conditions for football. That's not going to be an excuse tonight. It's going on Township's turf field. Lorenzo Lewis will kick it off for the Thunderbolts. Back deep is Jair Moore and also Deshaun Long.
We gotta stay in our lanes.
High end-over-ender, and it will go into the end zone. And Township will have the ball at their own 20-yard line.
Nice kick by Lorenzo.
Cole Aquino will come on for Township. So Colin Beeler will be the running back. Deshaun Long as one of the wide receivers. Paris Pratt will be the other wide receiver.
We talked about the passing of Aquino, but also the line. They do a lot of counters. They run a lot of counters. You'll see pulling guards and tackles on many plays on the running game.
1st and 10. Aquino in shotgun. And now Township moves, and it's going to be a penalty against Washington Township.
Illegal procedure against Washington Township. 5-yard penalty.
That'll make it 1st and 15.
First down, 15 yards to go.
So double wide to the near side. That's Pratt and Moore. With Long to the far side. We're going to hand it off to Beeler, and he's going to be hit and dropped for a gain of maybe 1 to the 16. We'll give him a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 14.
Gain of 1 yard on that play. Second
You can
down.
see they have Everett on Pratt near to our side.
Aquino takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it out in the flat. He's got a man, and taking it out of bounds is going to be Andrew Osborne, the tight end.
On the reception, number 9, Andrew Osborne.
That's going to be a gain of 9 to the 25-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5.
Great tackle by Marty Collins and Jamal Wallace.
That 9-yard reception.
Look at the replay there. Take a step back. Make sure they contain. Pick up the back out.
Brings up a 3rd down and 5. Double wide to the far side. H-back near side. Aquino with Beeler to his left. Aquino takes a snap, drops back. Looks, he's got a man, and is knocked away by Jaden Everett. Incomplete.
So Jaden Everett came to play in that first series. Looking good.
So coming on to punt is Parker Reese. Lotzier Brooks, Aiden Dawkins back for the Thunderbolts.
A little wind picked up, Rich.
It sure did. I should have spoke too soon, I guess. The wind is starting to kick up a little bit. Reese takes the snap and the punt. It's a high, lazy kick. Brooks will fair catch at the 45.
On the punt return, number 1, Lotzier Brooks. Millville 1st and 10 to ball at their own 46.
So good field position for the Thunderbolts. What's that, the 46?
They mark the ball at the 46-yard line, 1st and 10. O'Connor, the quarterback for the Thunderbolts, the sophomore, is in shotgun with Jamal Wallace Jr. to his right. Snap, fumbled, and Wallace will fall on it back at the 41-yard line.
Of note, starting running back Demir White is out for the game because of medical condition. He'll be fine, but he's out for the game. You can see Jamal Wallace in the backfield.
So a loss of 5. It'll be 2nd and 15 at the 41-yard line. Jaden Days to the far side. Brooks to the near side. O'Connor in shotgun. And then there's movement on the line. Millville will get that 5 yards back.
Penalty against the Minutemen for offsides.
Yeah, it sets up a game, be a little jittery.
Moves the ball.
Reggie Holly comes into the game.
2nd down, 10 yards to go.
2nd and 10. Handoff. Wallace has room across midfield. He's got the near sideline. He's going to outrun everybody. He's going to go in for the touchdown. 54 yards for Jamal Wallace Jr. and Millville leads 6-0.
So here's a replay.
Number 3, Jamal Wallace Jr., 54 yards, touchdown, Millville.
Lorenzo Lewis will come on for the extra point. He's 14 of 16. And not only is he big, he's fast. Lewis on for the extra point. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 10-16 left in the first quarter. 7-0 Millville. Back after this.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Millville scores early, and I'll tell you what, Tony, that's key, I think, in this game. That score is big for Millville to kind of take the crowd, and you can just hear the crowd just hush.
It's quiet, and then we were concerned about the first quarter. And
trying to return the ball is going to be Jair Moore, and he gets out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll have the ball 1st and 10.
First and 10 Minutemen, the ball at row 21.
Millville scoring drive, rushing touchdown, time of possession, 57 seconds. And it was 2 plays, 54 yards, scored by Jamal Wallace Jr.
At the 21-yard line of Washington Township, it'll be 1st and 10.
Township a little long on the huddle right now.
They don't have a 40-second clock. 2 wide receivers are split. H-back far side. Beeler to the left of Aquino. 1st and 10. Handoff. Beeler. And he's going to be met and dropped. Inside the 20-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 19. Loss of 2.
Marty Collins on the play.
On the stop, number 8, Shamir Collins. Loss of 2 yards.
See how he shot the gap. Watch him hit the gap, and he came from the side. Great play by Marty. Good speed, good technique. Another tackle for a loss.
Long and Pratt both to the far side. Osborne, the tight end, near side. Aquino's going to throw. Throws it, and the ball's caught. Open is Paris Pratt, and he'll be taken out at the 35-yard line. Gain on the play of 16 and a 1st down.
Replay on that. Pratt had a little cross pattern. And we had 2 guys that just out of position there. So we had to pick up who's going to pick up that cross pattern. So they're going to look for that again. They also throw a lot of screens, a little screen play to Pratt to get him the ball in space.
1st and 10 for the Minutemen at their own 35-yard line. 2 wides to the near side. Aquino in shotgun, takes the snap. Almost fumbles it. He's going to take it himself. He's going to be hit and dropped at the 36, maybe the 37-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. They're going to mark it at the 37 for a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
Tackled by Jalen Robinson, number 10.
2nd and 8. The ball at the 37.
2 wides to the near side. That's Long and Pratt. Osborne is the H-back in this set. Aquino, handoff, Beeler, and he'll get across the 40 to the 43-yard line. That's going to be, let's see where they mark it. They're going to make him all the way out to the 44. They gave him an extra yard.
You can see that the pulling guard.
3rd down and 1. You can see where he landed, Tony. He landed at the 43 and rolled. But now it's 3rd down and 1. Straight ahead handoff. And not getting and stretching and getting the first down is going to be Osborne. Good effort by Osborne to get the first down. Gain of 2. And a first down for the Minutemen. Long will go to the far side. Pratt to the near side. Dombrowski is the H-back to the near side. 1st and 10 from the 46. Handoff right up the gut and going nowhere is Jair Moore. Loss of a yard, 2nd and 11.
Loss of 1 yard. Jamal Wallace on that stop.
A nice tackle, shooting the gap, Jamal Wallace. I made a mistake on number 10 is our Aiden Dawkins on that last tackle 3 plays ago.
2nd and 11 from the 45-yard line. They'll send 2 wide receivers to the far side. Second and 11. Millville bringing pressure. There's the throw, and it's caught, but being tackled at the 49-yard line is Osborne. Good effort by Osborne. Wallace was holding on for dear life, and he finally got some help. Gain of 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Osborne, 6 foot, 230 pounds, showing all of it right there. Tough to get down.
Gain of 4 yards brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd down and 7 for the Minutemen. Long is a slot to the near side. 3rd down 7 from their own 49-yard line. Aquino back to pass. He's being flushed out, and he's going to be dropped at the 48-yard line. They'll mark it back at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Aquino brings up 4th down.
Darian Blackowitz.
On the stop, number 9.
Good pressure up the middle. Flushing Aquino out. Jaden Jones is on the tackle. Sorry about that, Jaden.
Brooks. And it looks like Everett's back deep for the Thunderbolts.
Let's have a good catch. No turnovers.
There's a snap and the kick. It's a
really good kick.
Deep punt that Brooks will take at the 10. And so the crowd is cheering that they made a tackle on special teams.
Well, it's Lotzier Brooks, so it's amazing that that's what gets people riled up now is somebody actually tackled Brooks.
So the ball's going to be at the 18-yard line, 1st and 10 for Millville. 4:52 left first quarter, 7-0 in favor of the Thunderbolts. O'Connor with Brooks and Days to the near side. Holly to the far side. Wallace continues to be the setback. Brooks in motion.
Look for a run here.
And it's going to be Wallace again. Wallace across the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll mark it at the 23. It's going to be a gain of 5, 2nd and 5.
So we see Brooks going into that jet sweep, and we're setting that up for later on in the game, Rich. Going to keep Washington Township honest.
Days and Brooks to the near side, Holly to the far side.
But we saw thunder, and we're going to see lightning.
Aiden Dawkins in the game for the Thunderbolts. They give it to Dawkins. Dawkins will get a yard out to the 24-yard line. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and 4.
Number 10, Aiden Dawkins on that carry. Gain a yard, third down, 4 yards to go, 34. The ball to 24.
So O'Connor gets the signal from the sideline, comes into the huddle.
Wallace is back in the game.
Holly and Days to the far side, Brooks to the near side. Breon Cuff is a tight end to the near side. O'Connor. Brooks in motion. And the ball is snapped. And O'Connor wasn't expecting it, so it's a loss back to the 20-yard line, and Millville will punt. Loss of 4 on the play.
Loss of 3 yards on that fumble. Brings up 4th down, 8 yards to go. The ball to Millville 20.
Jaden Jones will come in and punt the ball away.
Number 9, Jaden Jones in deep.
Jair Moore and Deshaun Long back deep.
This should give Washington Township a good field position. Punting with the win.
There's a snap and the kick. The short kick. It's going to hit at the 40-yard line and take a Minuteman roll to about the 37-yard line. .230 left.
First and 10 Minutemen. The ball to Millville 40.
An end over ender. So now Washington Township's got a chance to.
Ball's at the 40-yard line of Millville. First and 10 for the Minutemen. Aquino getting some signs from his head coach. Now is going to send the troops out. Moore and Long to the far side. Pratt to the near side. Bealers to the left of Aquino on this first and 10 play from the Millville 40-yard line. Bealer gets across the 40 to about the 38-yard line. They're going to give him an extra yard to the 37. Call it a gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
The ball to 37.
And they put Osborne in the game now, and they've been getting some chunks of yardage with Osborne, so we'll see what the play coming up between Beeler or Osborne.
Osborne is the lead back in this offset pistol. Now he goes in motion. It's going to be play action. It's going to be Aquino back to pass and sacked. Back to the 41-yard line. It's a loss of 4. It's going to be 3rd and 11.
That's a covered sack. You'll see that Osborne, it was a play to Osborne, and we snuffed it out, and Aquino had to hold on to the ball.
3rd down and 11 from the 41-yard line of Millville.
Loss of 4, 3rd down, 11 yards to go. Ball to 41.
Give credit to Marty Collins on that play. Covered sack.
Moore and Long to the far side. Pratt comes to the near side. Now he stepped out of bounds voluntarily. 8. Back to pass, Aquino. He's back to pass. The ball's in the air. Marty Collins intercepts. At the 40-yard line, Millville takes over on the interception.
Jamar Collins on that interception.
So with 55 seconds left, Millville takes over on the interception at their own 40-yard line.
The Millville coaches are talking about the personnel coming into the game reporting. So tip ball, intercepted by Marty Collins.
1st and 10 for the Thunderbolts at their own 40-yard line. Much better field position here. Jamal Wallace Jr. is the running back. Brooks to the near side. 2 wides to the far side. There's a snap. Handoff. Wallace looks for the cutback. He's going to carry the ball forward, and he's going to get 4 or 5 yards, depending on the spot. They're going to mark him at the 44-yard line, gain of 4, second and 6.
Number 10, Jalen Robinson. Gain of 4, second down, 6 yards to go. The ball at the 44.
Millville will get one more play off before the end of the first quarter. Well, Millville's going to now go back into the huddle. Brooks and Days to the near side. Holly to the far side. Wallace to setback. O'Connor under center. Second down and 6. Handoff. Wallace is going to break tackles, and he's going to be hit for a loss back to the 40-yard line. And that will be the end of the first quarter with the score. Millville 7, Washington Township nothing. Back after this timeout. What's the rule there? If they're on the play, he steps on the sideline.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
And now, back to the game.
Third down and 10 as we start the second quarter of play. O'Connor in shotgun. And Millville moves. That'll send Millville back 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 15. Jamal Wallace Jr. is the running back here. Holly and Days to the near side, Brooks to the far side. They're bracketing Brooks. It's going to be offside against Washington Township.
I think both sides are a little jittery still. In a big game. O'Connor seems like he's got the poise, talking to the troops.
3rd down and 10 after the penalty.
They're going to blitz.
O'Connor takes the snap. Drops back. He's got a man, and it's Brooks. And he's got it inside the foot. No, he dropped it. The ball falls incomplete, and Millville will have to punt. And it looked there, Tony, like the sun was right in the eyes of Brooks.
Yep. O'Connor got the ball there.
So Millville will punt the ball away.
That was Deshaun Long on the coverage on Brooks.
Moore and Long back deep for the Minutemen. There's the punt. A high, lazy kick. It will be... Well, wait a minute. Who called the fair catch? Who called the fair catch? I think they both did, Tony. I think both.
But do you have to give them room to catch it? And that's what I think they're going to argue right there. The argument is.
That wasn't much of. That was not much of a fair catch call. Moore on the other side did call a fair catch, but he's not the one who caught it. It was Long who gave a very half-hearted fair catch signal. And Millville will be penalized for fair catch interference. So they'll mark the ball at the 45 of Washington Township, 1st and 10 for the Minutemen. So Long to the near side, Pratt to the far side. H back in the game to the far side. Aquino's going to pitch it to Beeler wide, and Millville's waiting for him. Loss of a yard back to the 44-yard line.
Colin Beer on the run. Number 8, Shamar Collins on the stop.
Another tackle by Marty Collins.
Second down, 11 yards to go.
I think Washington Township coach realizes now that type of play is not going to work with our defense, with our speed. See
Second.
here,
Yep.
Marty on the edge.
2nd and 11. Osborne in motion. Aquino straight drop back, looks, throws. Ball goes through the hands of Pratt, incomplete.
Aquino's pass intended for Paris Pratt.
That'll bring up 3rd down 11.
Complete.
$10:59 left first half, 7-0 Millville. Third down, 11. Offset pistol right.
Third down, 11 yards to go.
Oh,
Aquino back to pass. Here comes the rush. They're going to go, and the ball is nearly intercepted.
Aquino's pass intended for Beeler, incomplete.
That's Darian Blackowitz, who stayed home and foiled that screen pass, sniffed it out, did a great job, and nearly intercepted it.
Pass block. 4th down, 11 yards to go. Number 28, Parker Reese, deep for Washington Township.
And back to punt is going to be Parker Reese. Everett back along with Brooks for the Thunderbolts.
Lotzier, Brooks.
see that instant replay, good pressure on the quarterback.
Snap is high, he goes through the hands of Reese. He's going to recover it at the 20-yard line. It's Millville's ball at the Washington Township 20-yard line off the turnover.
Parker Reese recovers the snap. 1st and 10 Millville. 21.
A high snap.
$10:46 left, and Millville's got golden field position at the Township 21-yard line. O'Connor in shotgun with Brooks to the far side. They're going to bracket Brooks with a safety. 2 wides to the near side with no safety help. They're going to give it wide to Brooks, and Brooks is going to be dropped for a loss. Back at the 24-yard line, it's going to be a loss of 3, and it's going to be 2nd and 13.
2nd down, 13 yards to go. The ball to 24.
Jair Moore, Jalen Robinson coming up on the tackle.
2 wides to the far side, Holly to the near side. 2nd and 13. They're going to get a slip screen to Brooks. Brooks is going to get to the outside. He's going to get in for a touchdown. Lotzier Brooks from 24 yards. And it's now 13-0.
Pass reception, touchdown.
You can see it here, a little screen pass. Really good running in tight quarters. Strong arm here on number 5. Cut left, then touchdown.
Lewis's kick is up, and it is good. 9:56 left second quarter. It's Millville 14, Township nothing. Back after this timeout.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Lorenzo Lewis will kick it off for the Thunderbolts, who lead this game by a score of 14-0.
And we're seeing a little bit of frustration on the sideline of Washington Township.
There is the kick. It's a high, lazy kick. It's going to be taken by Long. Long straight up the field. He jumps one tackle, but he is hauled in and dropped at the 27-yard line. That's where the Minutemen will have it 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Well, they've just seen they can't get us around the corner. They did run a couple times with Beeler up the gut. So we'll see what they have cooked up for us. They got trips.
1st and 10 Minutemen.
Haven't seen this formation yet, Rich.
Trips to the near side for Township. Aquino looks. He's going to be flushed, and he's going to pick his way for a 1st down. Nice job by Aquino to pick his way for a 1st down, breaking a tackle along the way. Gain of 13 for Aquino.
You can see the play here. And he does have a good presence. He knows to take it up and then.
So 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Township has it. And again, they'll send trips to the near side.
Tackled by Xavier McBride. Almost like a bunch there.
Aquino, slip screen.
That's holding.
And out to the 46-yard. Ball's out.
That is ridiculous holding on Washington Township. Number 3 was holding the whole way. If not, it's offensive pass interference. You'll watch this here, up right here. Look at the holding right here at the bottom of your screen.
Holding on
number 2.
Holding on the play by Jair Moore. It was not even close.
Flagrant hold.
2nd down and 2 off the 8-yard reception. It's Beeler. He'll have the 1st down into Millville territory at the 46. It's a gain of 6.
Let's hear Brooks talking to the ref.
That 8-yard pickup by Beeler for 1st down, 1st and 10 Minutemen. The ball at the 46.
So the Minutemen will stay in that trips to the near side. And the outside receiver's not on the line of scrimmage. So that tackle is uncovered. They try to run. No gain for Beeler, a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 yard.
So if you roll that play back, and I don't know, Ryan, if you've got it, you take a look at that set. The outside receiver was supposed to be on the line of scrimmage, and he actually was a yard in the backfield. But since they ran the ball, it nullifies any penalty. 2nd down 11 from the Millville 47-yard line. Again, trips. And again, the tackle's uncovered. Now Long moves up to cover him up.
Slot receiver.
Aquino has the ball knocked away by Jamal Wallace Jr. And we have somebody who's hurt. Looks like Marty Collins, a little dazed on the incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass brings up third down, 11 yards to go.
Marty gets up. That's good news for Millville. He's going to walk off under his own power.
Did you see that replay again? I want to see that replay again because they called that a incomplete pass.
Was his arm going forward? Let's find out.
Yeah, we have the time right now to look.
So coming off the backside, he stops. And he did release the ball and with his arm moving forward. So it was an incomplete pass. 7:12 left in the first half, 14-0 Millville. And it'll be a 3rd down 11 from the Millville 47-yard line.
Thank you, Ryan, on the replay.
3rd down, 11 yards to go. The ball at the 47.
Third down, 11. Aquino does like to do sprint. Millville's edges will have to watch out. Here comes the rush, and they've got him. Back down to the 46-yard line.
Octavian Spence.
7-yard loss for Aquino, and they'll have to punt. So it's 4th and 18, and Township will have to punt the ball away.
So the sun is not, it's slightly in your eyes, you can see right there. So there is a little bit of encumbrance there. We're trying to catch the ball in the sun.
Brooks back deep for the Thunderbolts. There's a snap, it's handled. There's the kick. It's an end-over-ender, and Brooks has it. 25. And he'll get to the 35-yard line, 40-yard line, and Millville will take over 1st and 10 from there.
Holding on Millville. We're going to take it back.
So a hold against Millville.
That spotted a foul.
And they'll mark it back to the 15-yard line. That's where Millville will have it. 1st and 10 at their own 15.
I guess the refs want to make it a game, Rich. They missed a flagrant foul in the last series with Washington Township.
Well, it's happened all year for Millville. Tony, last week, same thing, right? I mean, against Mainland.
2 touchdowns coming back. Yep.
O'Connor in shotgun with Jamal Wallace Jr. to his right. Holly in motion. They're going to give it to him on a jet sweep. Holly cuts it up, and he'll get over the 15, and they'll mark him down at the 19-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4, 2nd down, 6 yards to go. The ball at the 19.
Days and Holly to the near side, Brooks to the far side. Wallace, the lone setback. Now Brooks in motion. They're going to hand it off. They sniff out Wallace. He'll lose back to the 17-yard line and bring up a 3rd and 8.
We can't give Washington Township credit on defense.
They did sniff out. They didn't even honor the jet motion.
Loss of 2 yards brings up 3rd down, 8 yards to go.
So Millville's going to be setting them up because I'll tell you, on that play, the backers were not even honoring the jet sweep action. 3rd down 8 for Millville at the 17. Straight drop back, O'Connor looks down the field, and the ball's picked off. Picked off by Parker, and he's run out of bounds inside the Millville 20-yard line. O'Connor overthrew. The receiver was there, but he was just overthrown.
See at the bottom of your screen, there's Reggie Holly.
Holly was there for the first down, but O'Connor just overthrew it. At the 17 of Millville, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Minutemen. So Aquino brings the troops out. 1st and 10. Pratt to the far side, long to the near side. Beeler to the left of Aquino, the quarterback. Aquino, handoff, Beeler has room. He's going to take it in for the touchdown. Beeler from 17 yards, and it's now a 14-6 game.
Here's the replay.
And the extra point is up, and it's good. 4:47 left in the first half. It's Millville 14, Washington Township 7. Back after this timeout.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Lotzier Brooks and Jaden Everett are back deep, waiting for the kick from Luke Sheets.
So Beeler's touchdown puts the crowd back in the game and making it more of a ball game. Got an update on the score. Malin ahead of Cherokee, 7-0.
There's the kick. It's going to be a squib. And it's going to come to Brooks. Excuse me, that's going to be Everett. Everett over to 35-40, 45-50. He's got the sideline. He's run out of bounds into Minutemen territory around the 41 or 42-yard line, depending on where they spot the ball. So Millville will have excellent field position to try to answer for the Township touchdown.
It looks like Washington Township overran their coverage. One guy, number 47. It's off to the races.
They will mark the ball at the 42-yard line. Good return by Everett.
Oh, the tackle out of bounds, too.
Brooks to the far side. Holly near side. And before the play, Paris Pratt is begging for a penalty, and he gives it to him. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty, 1st and 15 for the Thunderbolts. 4 penalties, 35 yards in the game for Millville. And it brings up a 1st and 15.
Rich, I'm thinking about O'Connor, the sophomore, first varsity season, a game like this. You think he's poised?
1st and 15. Handoff. Wallace straight ahead. He will barrel forward. And a fumble on the play, so a loss of 2 yards back to the 49-yard line.
Recovery by Darian Blackowitz. So here it is here.
Fumble on that play recovered by Millville.
So it's 2nd down, 17, and you can see the ball come loose, and Blackowitz falls on it. Loss of 2 for the Thunderbolts. 2nd down, 17. Brooks far side, Holly near side. Township is really stuffing the box to try to stop the run. O'Connor back to pass. He throws, he's got a man, and it's overthrown, incomplete. So O'Connor tonight, Tony, not having a good night so far. He's 1 for 4, 1 interception, but with a couple of big-time overthrows. So he's got to settle down.
I'm wondering about the sophomore, big game. He's been in a couple of big games, but, you know, he grew up around here. So I think he's familiar with a lot of the players on Washington Township. Could be some jitters.
Brings up a 3rd down and 17 in what could be 4-down territory for Millville, since they're on the other side of the field. We'll see. Depends on what they get here, obviously. 3rd and 17. O'Connor takes the snap. Straight drop back. He's got Holly. Overthrows him. So Millville will punt the ball away. Another incomplete pass to Holly as they try to get it in there between the DB and the safety. Just didn't teardrop it enough. And Jaden Jones will punt it away. Moore and Long back deep for the Minutemen.
Moore and Long deep for Washington Township.
There's the kick. It comes to the near side and will go out of bounds. And they'll mark it at the 26-yard line with 3:27 left in the first half.
And I think both teams are settling in now. Again, Washington Township's defense has showed up today, and so did our defense show up today, except for that 117-yard run. But we'll see what they do with putting pressure on Aquino again. Looking for a turnover. We got 3 minutes left in the half. I'd like to see us be up 2 scores going into the locker room.
$14-7 in favor of Millville. So Pratt and Long go to the far side. Aquino in shotgun with Beeler to his right. They're going to go to Beeler. And Beeler is going to be hit and dropped. I don't believe he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Octavian Spence.
Loss of a yard on that play. 2nd down, 11 yards to go.
Loss of a yard by Beeler.
Octavian Spence on that stop.
2nd down, 11. Clock now draining. It's 3 minutes left in the first half. Aquino will roll. Looks. He's going to throw down the field. The ball is incomplete. He threaded the needle, but out of the reach of Pratt. Incomplete.
Aquino's pass intended for number 8, Paris Pratt. Incomplete. 3rd down, 11 yards to go.
So 3rd down, 11.
And I think Washington Township's going to use that play again, that little sprint out to the left side. He was looking for number 7 at first, and he was covered. They went to the second progression.
3rd down, 11 for the Minutemen. Ball at their own 25-yard line.
Big play here. We got our timeout, so see what we can do here.
26.
Aquino in shotgun with Beeler to his left. 2 wides to the far side. Aquino back to pass. He's going to be reined under and dropped for a sack.
Timeout.
And Millville will stop the clock with the timeout. Back to the 20-yard line.
Number 58, Darian Blackowitz on that backside.
Darian Blackowitz again. You can see he gets right in there. Also have Christian Francis on there.
Everett and Brooks back, and they'll get good field position with 2:12 left.
Parker Reese, deep punt formation.
Let's see where they punt to.
The clock is running, by the way. There is no timeout. And there's the kick. It's going to be Brooks. Brooks is going to get the sideline, and he's going to run it out of bounds inside the 40. Looks like they're going to mark him at the 40-yard line. So Millville has it with 1:52 left in the first half.
Second quarter score of the Mainland-Cherokee game, Mainland 14, Cherokee 0.
Millville with all 3 timeouts remaining. First and 10 from the Washington Township 40-yard line. O'Connor takes the snap. Straight ahead handoff. It's Jamal Wallace Jr. over the 30 down to the 27-yard line. That's going to be 13 yards and a first down for Jamal Wallace Jr.
That yard is good for a first down by Wallace.
Clock's still going.
Minute 35 left in the half at the 27-yard line, first and 10. O'Connor fakes. Now he'll get it out to Brooks. Brooks has room. Gets the sideline. He's going to be inside the 15. It'll be a first down for Millville inside the 15. They're going to mark the ball at the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 14.
The clock stops at 1:19. Now it's clicking now.
The 13-yard line.
Millville has all 3 timeouts.
No, they're not calling it out of bounds. We're going to run out of time here.
First and 10. Millville will go trips to the far side. Jaden Everett to the near side. Wallace to back. 50 seconds left in the half. Millville with all 3 timeouts left. They're going to get it out to Wallace. Wallace is going to be tripped up. Millville will have to expend a timeout, and they do. With 38 and a half seconds left, they're going to mark the ball at the 10-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 3, second and 7.
Gain of 3 yards to that pass completion. Second down, 7 yards to go. Millville calls timeout.
So be second down and 7. Millville will have 2 timeouts remaining when we come out of this timeout.
I'm for a good run play, Rich. Close that gap between that 10-yard line and the goal line, second down.
They reset the clock from 38 to 41 seconds. And when we come out of the timeout, it'll be a second and 7 for the Thunderbolts. And I can tell you, Tony, I think Millville is going to be ripe here to hit for that quick hitter up the middle to Jamal Wallace. That quick inside trap.
Yeah, but we've been slow. We've been slow getting off the ball, off the snap. We got to get off the snap much quicker.
Second down and 7. Dawkins in as the running back. Holly to the near side, 2 wides to the far side.
And we're going wide here with Dawkins.
O'Connor with motion. Gives it off to Jaden Days. He's inside the 10. Millville will have to call another timeout down to about the 6. We'll see where they spot it. They're going to put it at the 5-yard line. So it's going to be a third down and 2 after the gain of 5 for Days. So it's third down and 2 for Millville at the Washington Township 5. They have 1 timeout remaining. And they also have 33.7 seconds left. We'll take a quick break. Come back right after this.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
And now, back to the game.
Third down and 2 for Millville at the Washington Township 5-yard line.
Jamal Wallace Jr.
Wallace straight ahead, picks his way for a first down, picks his way for a touchdown. Touchdown, Jamal Wallace Jr., and Millville takes a 20-7 lead.
Number 3, Jamal Wallace Jr., 5 yards and a touchdown for Millville. His second touchdown of the evening.
Look at the blocking going on here. Also missed tackles. Great run by Jamal, good blocking by Darian.
And good patient running by Jamal. Jamal was very patient waiting for that hole to form and didn't rush it. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 28.3 seconds left first half. 21-7 Millville back after this timeout.
It's Plowman's for all your windows and doors.
Our only products are windows and doors.
We have windows, entry doors, and interior doors.
We have a large inventory of windows in stock.
Many are ready for your immediate pickup.
We sell direct to contractors and homeowners.
For all your window and door needs, it's Plowman.
We know windows and doors.
118 East Vine Street, 856-327-2841.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
21-7 Millville. Lewis will kick it off. 28 seconds left in the first half. Lewis will kick it off for the Thunderbolts.
See the Minuteman on the sideline there. Here's the kickoff.
Moore and Long back deep, and it's going to go to Long. Puts his foot in the ground, looks for space, doesn't get it. As the Millville special teams is all over it. Initial hit coming in was Marzine Johnson.
Long gang tackled at the 21. First and 10 Minutemen. The ball
Anxious to see what the Minutemen do. They do have 3 timeouts in 21 seconds. Are they risky? Or do they just take a knee and take it into the locker room at halftime? The only thing is Millville gets the ball to start the second half after deferring to start the game.
I think they're going to have a sprint. They're going to do victory just to burn out the clock.
Aquino will take a knee, and that'll be the end of the first half of play as the clock will run out. At halftime from Tom Brown Field on the campus of Washington Township High School, it's Millville 21, Township 7. We'll have halftime festivities right after this.
I'm Joe Salerno. I was raised in New Jersey by a public school secretary and a World War II POW. I started businesses that created good, high-paying careers here, and I raised my family here too. I am fed up with Jeff Van Drew ignoring our families and bowing down to Trump. So I'm running for Congress to protect a right to abortion by making Roe v. Wade the law, to defend our democracy from extremists, and to send Jeff Van Drew packing.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
Imagine living without pain. For over over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QBC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QBC for today's exciting event.
As their actions spiral deeper to the point of no return, can anyone prevent the madness of mayhem from engulfing Gotham and burning the city to the ground? Band director, Mr. Calvin Spencer. Assistant director, Nikki Williams Spencer. Color guard caption head, Sam Burns. Visual technician, Allison McMunn. Weapons specialist, Christy Snyder. Color guard technicians, Christina Measure, Emily Dotto, Grayson Mazza Keller. Music technicians, Jason Cernillo, Ian Wilson, Emily Westenberger, and Grady Frazier. Battery technicians, Matt Anthony, Emma Avis, audio technician, Avery Thompson. Field commander, Caden Propico. Assistant field commanders, Cassie Gatone and Carter Hale. The Washington Township Marching Band came in first place at the Northampton High School competition. The band scored a 68.2 and won the Best Visual Award in their class. The marching band has their home competition tomorrow evening here at Tom Brown Field at 5 o'clock. That's tomorrow evening here at the stadium, 5 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, the Washington Township Marching Minuteman Band. How about a nice round of applause for the Washington Township Marching Minutemen Band? Again, tomorrow evening, here at the stadium, 5 o'clock, they will host their first competition of the year. Come out and support your local band.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
We're at halftime, and Millville leads this game by a score of 21-7. So, Tony, you've got some shout-outs from folks that are watching the game.
Yeah, some important people. The Mother Teresa of Millville, Joanne Deckard-Burns, watching, along with the Grand Poobah of Millville, Jim Quinn. Obviously, we got Patrick Glynn said greetings from Wawa 720 and the Wawa by the high school. On behalf of all the associates at Wawa, go Bolts. And Eric Oz, a good point, I forgot to mention this. We have two brothers playing versus each other in this game. Number 2 on Township, and then Jaden Jones for Millville. And then when we look at Duke Monet said Brooks is different. Kevin White says we're witnessing a superstar in the making.
I don't think I'm stretching it any, Tony, when I'm saying that Lotzier Brooks has a very good chance to be playing on Sunday.
He's definitely on the pathway. But we know through our experience that a lot has to happen with health and luck to get there. But he's definitely, if anybody in New Jersey is on the pathway to playing on Sunday, it's Lotzier.
Not a good half offensively for Millville, only 112 yards. O'Connor was 3 of 7, 1 interception for 41 yards. Jamal Wallace Jr., 9 carries for 68. Brooks did get 2 of the 3 completions for 38 yards. As you can see, Millville's stats there. Only 112 total and 4 penalties for 35 yards. But Millville's defense came up to play as well, because Township only had 65 total yards in the first half. Cole Aquino, who was hitting 66% of his passes, only hit 40% of them in the first half. He was 4 of 10 with 1 interception for 37 yards. Colin Beeler, 9 carries for 29 yards. And Township had 65 yards of total offense in the first half, as Millville's defense really wrecked the Township offense in the first half, other than that 17-yard run by Beeler.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on Aquino, forcing him to make mistakes. And I'm pretty impressed with Aquino. He's looking downfield. He stays in that pocket. He knows how to, when he gets flushed out, he tries to make a play, but we're right on top of him. And then one thing I mentioned during the break, Rich, is when we make a snap, we gotta execute the play a lot quicker.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that, and especially when we get those quick hitters. Jamal's had a lot of success with the quick hitters. When it's quick snap, boom, handoff, he has room.
Yeah, because they're not giving him room. We're like a half a second delayed, and they're right in Jamal's face when they get the ball. So we gotta hike the ball and get the ball, execute the ball much more expediently.
Millville will get the ball to start the second half, and Township is yet to come back onto the field. The clock has been set for the 3-minute warm-up for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, they're still doing some festivities over here in front of us. I hear some screaming, and there's a big Washington Township crowd. A big night for them.
Trying to find out what is going on, and Township should be back on the field. And so when did it become a 15-yard penalty against Township?
They're running on now.
Finally, they're coming back on the field.
So I got some more shout-outs, Rich.
Go ahead.
I have Roberto Jimenez says turning out to be a strong test for the Bolts against the Minutemen and the officials' non-calls. They will prevail convincingly at the end. I agree. Go Bolts. Also, our fearless leader, board president, Kim Cardy, says go Bolts. And it's good to hear my voice. I don't know if I ever heard that before, but God bless you and thanks, Kim. And I miss you guys very much. Miss you very much. Marge Lawn says go Bolts. And as Joanne always begins every day and ends every day, it's always great to be a Bolt. And that's true, Joanne, and I'm remaining one.
So Township finally back on the field. And there's a 3-minute stretching period where they can come back, and that clock is now under 2 minutes. And so got to give Washington Township's defense some credit, Tony. They came to play, and Millville has been slowed down And with only 112 yards of offense, but last week they were down 7-6 and had 238 yards of offense.
But like you said, their defense has played very well, and our defense has played very well, and that's why you see the numbers on the offensive side. And I would like to have a special shout out to one young lady, a big fan of the Bolts, Alex Mazzoni. Alex, if you're out there, Uncle Tony says, go Bolts.
So Millville comes out onto the field, and Township will kick it off. Millville will have the ball to start the second half. Back deep for Millville, Brooks along with Jaden Everett. Everett had himself a good return in the first half. That's the thing about the Millville team, Tony, is that you want to key on an extraordinary player like Brooks. Millville has other people.
Yeah, looking for Reggie Howard to make a play. The one ball was overthrown. We have Justin Day. Also, the Dawkins, Aiden Dawkins, the sophomore. Looking for him to make a play. But right now, the way the game plan is, it's hand the ball off to Jamal Wallace and get the ball in the hands of Mr. Brooks.
Luke Sheets will kick it off, and the ball's going to be held up. It's going to be Everett at the 12. He's going to try to get to the near sideline. He's going to be upended at the 25. And that's where Millville will have it, 1st and 10.
Good return by Jaden Everett.
Now there is a breeze blowing. The wind absolutely did kick up. It's blowing across the field into our face here in the booth.
Yeah, the wind has definitely picked up. Obviously, it's gotten much darker. Little shine on the field. Reflection.
1st and 10 for Millville. Ball at the 25-yard line.
Wind's blowing right at us, Rich.
Jamal Wallace Jr. is the running back next to O'Connor. They go pistol set. 1st and 10 from the 25. Handoff. Wallace straight ahead over the 25 to the 30. They're going to mark him at the just over the 30. We'll say 5-yard gains, 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 yards, second down. 5 yards, go to ball on the 30.
The Thunderbolts are following Christian Francis and Darian Blackowitz, right guard and left guard respectively for our Thunderbolts.
Second down 5 from the 30-yard line. Days and Brooks. Brooks is a slot to the near side. Everett to the near side, trips to the far side.
Little stump to the middle.
And Millville's going to move. He's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, our line sensed that blitz, that stunt, and drew us a legal procedure.
So second down 10 for Millville at the 25-yard line. They stay in the same formation with the trips to the far side. And Millville moves again. Be 2nd down 15 from the 20-yard line. Wallace to the right of O'Connor. O'Connor back to pass. Looks down the field. He's got a man. It's Brooks. He's got it. And he is gone. Touchdown. Lotzier. Brooks from 80 yards out. Is there a flag on the play? No, there is not. It is 27-7.
Pass completion. O'Connor.
Brooks. Amazing. See him at the top of your screen, running a post pattern. O'Connor, beautiful pass. Catches Brooks in stride. How many yards, Rich?
80 yards from O'Connor to Brooks. And this is now a 27-7 game. Make it 28-7. 10-21 left in the third quarter. 28-7 Millville. Back after this timeout.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Tony, that's kind of a dagger to Township because Millville gets the last possession of the first half, scores. Gets the first possession of the second half, scores. And takes a close game and gives them a ton of breathing room. Lewis getting ready to kick more and long back deep for the Township. And it's going to be long at the 8. Trying to make moves, and he can, and Millville's going to swarm him inside the 20-yard line. They're going to mark him, I believe, at the 17 or 16, and that's where Township will take over 1st and 10.
Good coverage by Marzine Johnson and Marquise Allen. Replay of that again. You can see Marzine marking the runner. And where help comes.
Ball's going to be marked just outside the 15. We'll call it the 16. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 16.
Sincere Gilmore, too, on that tackle.
So Moore comes to the near side. That's long to the near side. Pratt to the far side. 1st and 10 from the 16. Aquino in shotgun. Hands it off to Beeler. Beeler stumbles his way for a nice gain on 1st down. It's going to be out to the 24-yard line, gain of 8, 2nd down and 2.
Beeler hits that hole really quickly.
2nd down and 2, and Millville has too many men on the field. I guess Millville called timeout. Did they? Timeout Millville. We'll take it with them. 9:51 left third quarter. 28-7 Millville. Back after this.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
And now, back to the game.
It'll be 2nd down and 2 for Washington Township as we resume play. Millville called the timeout because they had too many men on the field. So 9:51 left in the third. And 2nd down and 2 for the Minutemen. They're going to screen is going to be out to Pratt, and they lose yards.
It might not be a catch. Was that a catch? Or did he trap it?
That pass complete.
So the pass is complete back to the 22-yard line. That's a loss of 2. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and 4.
3rd down, 5 yards to go.
3rd down, 4 from the 22-yard line. 2 wide to the near side for the Minutemen. Township taking its time. Straight drop back. Aquino throws. He's got a man. It's Pratt. And he's going to have a first down. He's past the sticks. And they're going to mark him at the 29-yard line. 28-yard line. Gain of 6.
Tackle by Dawkins.
1st and 10. Aquino fakes the handoff, slip screen, and it goes to Long on the outside, and he struggles to the 34, keeps struggling for yards. Got to give the man credit. He fought his way to the 35-yard line. They're going to mark it 36, gain of 8.
Second down, 2 yards to go, the ball to 36.
Waiting for that ref to blow the whistle.
2nd down and 2, and there's an injured player for Millville. And there's a timeout on the field with 8:11 left in the 3rd quarter. 28-7 Millville back after this timeout.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Thunderbolt Area Federal.
And now,
2nd and 2 from the 36. Beeler gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Darian Blackowitz.
3rd down and 2 from the 36-yard line.
3rd down, 2 yards to go.
Two wides to the near side for the Minutemen. Aquino looking to the sideline for the play. And now they're just about ready.
Look for a sprint out again.
Handoff, again, it's Beeler, and he's going to get the first down after slipping a tackle. Good effort by Beeler, gain of 3 and a first down.
Give that kid credit, he runs hard. Some shout-outs again. We have shout-outs from Yogi Sanchez watching from the 3rd ward. Let's go, Brooke.
2.5 yards, get the first down.
John Alexander Muir says, go Bolts.
At the 39-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Minutemen. Aquino rolls to his right. He's going to avoid a tackle. Now he's going to throw it away.
Smart play. Hey, he does well on the run, on sprint out to us on the near side and also to his left. He looks for the open receiver, and he's pretty good in a sprint out type of pattern for his team. But they're also looking at timing patterns, Rich. Here's an update. 3rd quarter, Atlantic City 13, Ocean City 7.
I'll tell you what, Atlantic City surprised last week. They got their first win of the year against a pretty decent Cedar Creek team. It beat them 42-0.
2nd and 10.
Two wides, one to each side. Now Pratt in motion. They fake the jet sweep up the middle. It goes to Beeler, and he is going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be about it.
Yeah, Marty got, looks like Marty Collins got hands on him, and then Jake Jones.
They're going to mark it back to the 38-yard line, loss of 1.
Moore on the carry. Loss of 1 yard.
That was Moore on the carry.
The ball to 38.
Jane Jones' brother is number 2 on the Washington Township team, Jaheir Moore. A lot of banter back and forth.
3rd down, 11 for the Minutemen. They're going to go trips to the near side. Aquino back to pass. Here's the rush. They've got him cornered. They got him down.
Aquino sacked in his own backfield.
8-yard loss back to the 30-yard line for Cole Aquino. And Township will have to punt the ball away.
And that's a tackle by Jair Moore's stepbrother, Jaden Jones. He'll get to talk about that play.
Brooks back deep. Dawkins and Everett back deep. Now Dawkins is going to run off the field. There's a snap and the kick. The high, lazy kick. And let it hit the ground, and it's going to take a neutral roll and roll dead at the 42-yard line with 5:03 left in the third quarter.
Frank Porter says, great game watching in Georgia. Go Bolts. Rick Swartz says, go Bolts. Touchdown.
1st and 10, Millville at their own 42. 5:03 left. Here in the third quarter, Millville up 28-7.
1st and 10, Millville. The ball at their own 42.
Wallace, the running back. O'Connor hands it to him. Around right side. He's got some room. He's got the sideline. They drag him down near the first down. I think he's going to be short by a yard or so. And he will be. It'll be a 9-yard gain for Wallace, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 1.
Coach Core picking up his running back.
11 carries, 82 yards for Wallace in the game. Brooks far side. Days is a slot to the near side. Holly is wide to the near side. 2nd and 1. And Washington Township is going to give Millville a first down.
County flag on the play, encroachment against Washington Township.
So first down for the Thunderbolts. At the 44-yard line, 1st and 10 for Millville.
The ball at the 44.
O'Connor in shotgun. Loading up the box. They hand it off to Jamal Wallace Jr. He breaks tackles. He's got room. He's got the near sideline. And he is going to be taken down inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. 31 yards for Jamal Wallace Jr.
You can see that play that he was stopped and he bounced it outside. He bounces outside. You can see a block by Darian. Block what's there.
That 31-yard run by Jamal Wallace.
First down at the Township 13-yard line.
Reggie also helping out downfield. Reggie Holly.
Aiden Dawkins in at the running back. Wallace getting a well-deserved breather.
See a blitz coming.
O'Connor back to pass. He throws it out in the flat. It's just a little too far for Brooks. But if you're going to miss out there.
Yeah, you don't want to pick six. That would be a pick six territory. Chris Reynolds in Lebanon, New Jersey, checking in. Great day to be a Bolt.
Atlantic City now at 21-7. I tell you what, if K'Wan Burrows had played the whole game against Millville, he was really impressive. Very athletic quarterback, and Ocean City's finding that out tonight.
2nd and 10, the ball at the 13.
At the 13, 2nd down and 10. Dawkins stays in at running back. Holly to the near side.
We are running to the right side now. We'll run to the right side.
O'Connor's going to drop back, fake the slip screen. It's going to go into the end zone, and the ball is incomplete.
O'Connor's pass incomplete.
So that being said, it was today, but we all know that catch that Brooks made last week. Actually, Randy Moss is sending him a pair of gloves in a box that says, "You got Moss." So Lotzier getting national attention from ESPN. It was a top play. And again, Randy Moss sending Lotzier Brooks a set of gloves.
And the silver lining of that pass, it's either going to be Jaden Days catching it, or it goes into.
Yep, smart throw by O'Connor.
Wallace back in at running back. 3rd and 10 from the 13. Straight drop back O'Connor. They're going to go for the screen. There's Wallace. Straight ahead inside the 10, down to about the 1 or 2 yard line, depending on the spot. They're going to spot it at the 2. It's a first down, gain of 11.
Andy Reid would have been proud of that screen right there. That was a really good screen by our Thunderbolts. Seeing the pressure by the Washington Township Minutemen. You can see the pressure.
First and goal at the 2.
And we didn't get called for a illegal man downfield, Rich.
Handoff, Wallace. Going to cut it up. He's going to have the touchdown. Jamal Wallace Jr. from 2 yards out, and it's now 34-7. Is there a flag? I do not believe so, no.
You can see that there. He pretty much walked right in. He bounced it outside. Went in untouched.
Millville's going to go for 2.
It's an interesting attack here. Go for 2.
Dawkins is the running back. 2 wide to the near side, 1 far side. Now motion. O'Connor looks. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to go for the pylon. He's got it. O'Connor takes it in for 2, and Millville leads this game 36-7. Back after this. Timeout.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Millville will kick off after the 2-point conversion on the touchdown by Jamal Wallace Jr. They lead 36-7. And I'll tell you what, Tony, this game is mimicking the others. And here's a big score down in Linwood. Cherokee losing 28-0 to Mainland at the Corral.
Yeah, and explain that 2-point conversion, Rich. We were just informed that our kicker is experiencing some type of ailment, and they had to go to a 2-point conversion.
There is the kick. It's going to hit, and it's going to be long with it. He's going to be trapped inside the 10 and then dropped. The Minutemen will have the ball inside their own 10 at the 8.
It's a funny shaped ball when it bounces around. Anything can happen. We got Edwin Pierce watching from Texas. He says, go Bolts. Darryl Fales says, checking in from Houston, Texas.
So Township will have it 1st and 10 at their own 8.
1st and 10, Washington Township the ball.
I got to give Terrence Ridgway a lot of credit on special teams. He's always on the ball. Good job, Terrence Ridgway. Even last year, made a good plays on special teams.
First and 10 for the Minutemen. Handoff. Beeler gets hit and bounces off. Give that man credit. He did not give up the play and was able to scramble for about 8 yards to the 15-yard line.
87 yards, 2nd down, 3 yards to go.
That's Darnell Williams, Jr. Took his man right in the right into the backfield, into the runner.
Second down and 3 from the 15. Beeler has 13 carries for 45 yards tonight. Second down, 3. Aquino hands it off, and that's going to go to Moore, and he's going to get outside the 20, out to the 25 or 26-yard line, depending on the spot.
And Moore's down, and Everett's also hurt. Official timeout.
We've got injured players on the field. We'll take a break.
Cramping up.
36-7 Millville, back after this timeout.
Our sponsors for today's game are Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, banking like it used to be, Christie Funeral Home, meeting all your family's needs, TD Bank, America's most convenient bank, Millville Chiropractic Center, for all your personal needs, Complete Care Health Network, serving the greater Millville area, Millville Thunderbolt Club, supporters of the Millville Thunderbolts, Plowman's Windows and Doors, Eno Windows and Doors, Mintz Insurance Agency. For all your insurance needs, Joe Salerno for Congress, ordered and paid for by Joe Salerno.
It's Plowman's for all your windows and doors.
Our only products are windows and doors.
We have windows, entry doors, and interior doors.
We have a large inventory of windows in stock.
Many are ready for your immediate pickup.
We sell direct to contractors and homeowners.
For all your window and door needs, it's Plowman.
We know windows and doors.
118 East Vine Street, 856-327-2841.
I'm Joe Salerno. I was raised in New Jersey by a public school secretary and a World War II POW. I started businesses that created good, high-paying careers here, and I raised my family here too. I am fed up with Jeff Van Drew ignoring our families and bowing down to Trump. So I'm running for Congress to protect the right to abortion by making Roe v. Wade the law, to defend our democracy from extremists, and to send Jeff Van Drew packing.
And now, back to the game.
First and 10, Township at their own 28-yard line.
First and 10, Boston Township.
Jair Moore walked off the field under his own power. Looks like he was just cramping. Nothing more serious than that, hopefully.
I'm worried about Jay Never, too. I think he was cramping up. I wasn't sure.
Aquino is going to hand it off. It's going to be Beeler. And Beeler's going to be dropped for a gain of about 3 to the 31-yard line. He's second down and 7.
Terrence Ridgway. We got Mary Beth Dubois watching from Jackson, Wyoming. Hope I pronounced your last name correct.
You can say Dubois. It's Mary Beth.
Dubois?
Dubois.
Okay. You know who she is, right?
I did.
Go Bolts. Megan Hoffman says, shout out to Millville girls field hockey.
Aquino back to pass, throws a deep ball. Millville's got good position.
Yeah, they're going to take that. Coverage by Jade Neverett.
Ball falls incomplete.
So I'll say it again. Shout out to Millville girls field hockey on being 7-0. Keep it up.
Wow.
The ones who supplied the rally towels tonight.
It's going to be third down and 7. The ball's going to be at the 31-yard line. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Third down and 7. Aquino in shotgun. Beeler now to the right of Aquino. They fake, roll to his right. Here comes the rush, and he's dropped. Sacked on the play, back to the 22-yard line. It's going to be a 9-yard sack of Aquino, and Millville will get the ball back on a punt.
Darnell Williams, he's been a beast all night. Good job, Darnell Williams Jr.
So Brooks is back again. Jaden Everett's back for the Thunderbolts, waiting for the punt from Parker Reese. High snap but handled, and there's the kick. And Brooks is just going to let it drop, and that's a smart move. And Washington Township will mark the ball at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 with 10 seconds left in the third quarter.
Got a lot of people watching. We got Rick Marshall, says Gold Bolts, watching from Stone Harbor. Wes Zoyak, watching from South Florida.
At the 42-yard line, 1st and 10. Holly to the near side. You got Days and Brooks to the far side. 1st and 10 for the Thunderbolts.
1st and 10, Millville.
Handoff. Wallace, and he is pinned in the backfield. Coming with effort was Jalen Robinson for Township, and he nails a 4-yard loss for Jamal Wallace. And that's the end of the third quarter with the score. Millville 36, Washington Township 7. Back after this timeout.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
2nd and 14 for Millville at their own 38-yard line. They're going to go inside, trap, and sniffed out by Jalen Robinson. Great play by Robinson, and he got up in the face of the Millville player. That's not too smart. That came for Reggie Holly, and Holly loses 4.
Yeah, where are the refs on that play, Rich?
Yeah, exactly right.
It's just
3rd down 18 from the 34-yard line.
Is the game versus Winslow at home? Yes, it is. Game will be at Wheaton Field, 6 p.m.
So 3rd down 18 for Millville at their own 34-yard line. O'Connor in shotgun. Rolls to his left. Looks, he's got a man. And getting to the 45-yard, the ball is loose, and Millville recovers. I believe Brooks fell on it. At the 48-yard line, that's a gain of 14.
See a little spread out action here. Finds Justin Day in the flat. Gets hit. Ball stays in bounds. Brooks recovers it. Clock is ticking.
And Millville will go for it on 4th down and 4. 4th and 4 for the Thunderbolts at their own 48-yard line. Dawkins in the backfield for the Thunderbolts. O'Connor in shotgun, 2 wides to each side. Fake the handoff, over the middle, he's got a man, the ball's knocked down. We have a flag on the play. It's an illegal man downfield on Millville, so it's a turnover for Township.
I don't understand how that play was so fast. we would get a guy downfield.
Penalty takes no run downs.
Illegal man downfield. That play developed so quickly.
So let's take a look and see. There's nobody downfield. There's nobody downfield.
No, I don't. Okay, they went.
So 9:54 left in the game, and Township has the ball at their own at the Millville 48-yard line.
And that's not a legal formation, we're being told either. So I don't know what the referees are looking
That's
at.
a phantom penalty.
Yeah.
It's an incomplete pass anyway, so it doesn't hurt Millville. First and 10 for the Township at the Millville 48-yard line. Hand off, Beeler. Beeler gets down to the 42-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, 2nd and 4.
Tackled by Xavier McBride. We got Barry Weinecker watching, as I do every Friday night and Thanksgiving morning, from Seminole, Florida. Moved away from Millville in 1968.
At the 42 of Millville, 2nd down and 4. Hand off, Beeler again. Beeler goes to the 40-yard line, gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and 2.
McBride on the tackle again with some defensive lineman help.
3rd down and 2 for the Minutemen.
Nine minutes left.
Gain of 2 yards, brings up 3rd down, 2 yards to go. 3rd and 2, the ball at the 40.
Keno getting the play.
Didn't look too happy with the coach calling the play. Looking at his body.
Hand off, Beeler again, and he gets the 1st down. He's close. I don't think he has it.
Close to the 1st down.
He's close, but I don't believe he has it. He's got to get to the 48-yard line, and he's not there, so it's 4th and short. Fourth and 1.
4th down, less than a yard. 4th and less than a yard.
He didn't get it.
Timeout.
It's a timeout, Washington Township. 8:08 left in the game. It's 36-7 Millville. Is it a timeout?
Millville offsides. Here's Washington Township.
It is. We'll come back right after this.
Beeler on the carry.
So Beeler, we come back. We thought there was a timeout. The linesman signaled timeout. They said no. They counted the 1st down. And now a 7-yard run by Beeler.
Here's the replay. I didn't see Aquino make any yards.
Aquino never made the 1st down marker. And here's it. Here's the the line judge signaling timeout. And now the ball's out. And they're going to say no, he's down by contact.
Replay here. High snap.
And the handoff. No gain for Turpin.
Brings up 3rd down, still 3 yards to go.
So 3rd and 3 as Turpin gains nothing, and He said his forward progress was stopped, Tony.
Yeah, I think the ball came out.
I think it did too.
He wasn't down. But, 36-7, nobody's complaining right now.
3rd down and 3. Handoff, Beeler. Yeah, he's going to be taken and dropped for a loss.
Darnell Williams.
Back to the 33-yard line, loss of 2.
Darnell Williams Jr. Another tackle for a loss.
Darnell Williams.
Having a heck of a game.
Loss of 2 yards, and that play brings up 4th down. 5 yards to go. 4th and 5.
4th and 5 for Township at the Millville 33-yard line.
Washington Township taking their time, Rich, with 36-7, with a 29-point deficit.
Aquino back to pass, throws it into the end zone, and the ball is overthrown. Incomplete. Millville takes over on downs.
Washington Township fan, but we want to have a shout out. Lori Carapelli, also watching from South Florida. Go Bolts. Candy Kane Devitz, how we doing, Candy? Miss you, girl. She's saying go Bolts, and Terrence Taylor says go Bolts, class of 68.
Clock stops, 5:17 left in the ball game. Millville is up by a score of 36-7. They're at the 33-yard line, 1st and 10.
He's got Jamal Wallace still back in the game.
1st and 10 for Millville at their own 33. O'Connor back to pass. Looks down the field. He's got Brooks again. And the ball is it goes through the hands of Brooks and then through the hands of Jair Moore, who's back in the game.
One of those nights for the Minutemen. See the ball's in the air.
Second down and 10. And taking the handoff on the draw play, I believe, was Dawkins. And Dawkins had no shot at that one. Loss on the play back to the 23-yard line. That's a 10-yard loss for Dawkins. 3rd and 20.
There's the score, 4th quarter. Mainland 31, Cherokee 0.
Check that. Loss on the play of 6.
It'll be a pass play.
O'Connor in shotgun using cadence. Takes the snap, and now we have movement. It's going to be against Millville. Causes his own team to move.
Moves the ball back 5 yards. 3rd down, 20 yards to go.
I'm going to say it again, Rich. We got to work on our snaps. Got to get synchronized with whatever we're going to hike the ball on. Number of 5-yard penalties tonight.
20.
O'Connor back to pass. Looks down the field. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be sacked down around near the 11. Yeah, and there's a 15-yard penalty. Absolutely.
Well, he was crotching over our quarterback's face. Again, they saw that.
Township's been a little frustrated tonight for sure.
Gabe Palaganis on that quarterback sack. Penalty flag was
And
the
he
play, though.
laid on him and he walked over his face. Darian said, no, you can't do that to my quarterback.
So a loss of 12 on the play. And then a 15-yard penalty against Washington Township, and it'll bring up a 4th down and 12.
Fourth quarter score. Winslow 21, the Prep 7.
Millville will punt the ball away. Jaden Jones getting ready. Kicks it high, short, and it will take a Millville roll, and it will die at the 49-yard line. The ball's blown dead at the 49-yard line.
Now I want to know what the penalty is.
He pushed the player toward the ball. They're trying to make him touch the ball. .309 left in the game. Tempers flaring a little bit. Millville up 29.
The ball is live. You're allowed to hit somebody until the whistle blows.
So Marty Collins just tries to have him touch the ball. And if there's no whistle, there's no penalty.
That's exactly right.
Because you could do that.
You play to the whistle. You play to the echo of the whistle, as Bobby Bowden would say.
So at the 35-yard line of Millville, 1st and 10 for the Township.
Township A, 1st and 10, the ball to 35.
.309 left in the game. And it looks like we're going to have a new quarterback in the game. Handoff up the gut. New quarterback in the game is Elijah Edwards.
Number 11, Javion
And Turpin with the run, and he gets nothing. Back to the 35-yard line, no gain.
No gain on the play, 2nd down, 10 yards to go.
So they're taking Jaden Jones out now, so they're going to start substituting folks. Put in James Jackson in for Jaden.
So Edwards in at quarterback. Clock is running. Township goes trips to the far side. Handoff up the gut, and going nowhere is Turpin.
Darian Bowser.
Loss of a yard back to the 36.
Turpin on that carry. Loss of a yard, 3rd down. 11 yards to go.
Third and 11 for the Township at the 36 of Millville. Edwards, handoff. And getting back to the original line of scrimmage was Turpin again. And so that'll be a gain of a yard. It'll be 4th and 10.
And Darian Bowser on the play.
Gain of a yard, 4th down, 10 yards to go. The ball to 35.
Tell you what, Rich, I'm looking out, and the crowd stuck around, so they're staying for the whole game.
4th and 10 from the Millville 35-yard line. Clock at 1:10 left as both teams just willing to let the clock run out.
Jonathan Purnell says, loving the business-like approach. Keep on dominating, Bolts. great start to the season. Offense is a treat to watch.
Now they go jet sweep action, and getting trapped and being dropped for a big loss is going to be Isaac Para.
Darnell Williams Jr. led the tackle. Got help from James Jackson and other defensive people.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Millville with 39 seconds left in the game, and they're just going to let the clock run out.
Yeah. Got Mike Versace watching from Panama City. What's up, Mike? Cheryl Macon says, love Bolts football. And Rick Swartz is checking in from Punta Gorda, Florida.
So the clock is going to, no, they stopped the clock with 33 seconds, so Millville will have to run a play.
So we'll go in victory formation.
So O'Connor will take the snap in victory formation.
If you go to Rita's Water Ice tonight after the game, that'll support the Washington Township Orchestra. After the game tonight, Rita's Water Ice proceeds will support the Washington Township
And that'll be
Orchestra.
the game on the kneel down by Rob O'Connor. And Millville wins this game by a score of 36-7. Kind of resembles the other games we've seen, though, Tony, is that Millville gets off to that slow start, and then all of a sudden they just kick into the overdrive, and that's what's happened all 4 games so far this year.
Yeah, our give credit to the Washington Township defense. Our offense performed, but you could see a lot better performance out of our offense. Looking forward to Winslow next week, but and our defense was stout. Our defense was stout.
Defense was very good, and I'm trying to do, if you want to filibuster, I might be able to do some addition here.
All right, well, I could go. I could do that. I didn't like the way the refs during some of the tackles were a little long on blowing the whistle, which creates the chippiness then. And then our kids get the second hit, and that's who gets the 15-yard penalty on that. But with that Marty Collins little thing on the punt, that was legal. You can push that guy wherever you want until the whistle blows. So that was incorrect. See, good job by O'Connor too. He had a rough first half and he picked it up in the second half and composed himself. So good job, Robbie Connor. And then Jamal Wallace, great game. What can you say about his effort? But people underestimate his speed. And then also when we look at Brooks, what can we say? When we look at the opposing coaches' faces when they see what Brooks does, they kind of get quite dismayed by what they see.
I gotta take a cue from Ryan. Do we need a break or can we wrap it up? We need a break? We'll take a break. We'll wrap it up right after this.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
And now, back to the game.
Millville wins this game by a score of 36-7, and they do it with defense tonight because Millville's offense wasn't all that great. They did enough, but they really weren't efficient, Tony.
Yeah, they were, and they made plays, but let's not discount that our team makes plays. Jamal Wallace, Lotzier Brooks, obviously the quarterback. Dawkins had a rough night. What did he have?
Dawkins only had 2 carries for -5.
He had and we were missing Demir White tonight. Because he's like an in-betweener. He's fast, but he's tough, and he can put some yardage. And he didn't spell Jamal Wallace a break because Jamal's playing middle linebacker too on our defense, or inside linebacker. Excuse me.
So Millville's defense comes through. They give up 65 yards total to Washington Township in the first half and only 36 in the second half for a total of 101. Aquino, who's completing 66% of the passes on the year, 7 of 16, 1 interception, 49 yards. You can see Township stats there. Only 101 yards and 5 penalties for 35 yards. Aquino, 7 of 16, 49 yards and a pick. Beeler, 19 carries, 63 yards. But Aquino had 9 carries for -18 in the game.
Yeah,
that was big. And the only other positive gainer was Moore, had 3 carries for 11 yards. Pratt was held to 3 receptions for 20, long 2 for 16, and that's about it. And there's Millville stats.
Yeah, if I want to go back, Beeler had a great. He ran tough. Our kids are really tough. Darian and Marcus in the middle with Darnell Williams, and then if you could put our stats back up, Brian, to see what we were for that. I took a little longer on the Washington Township stats, but.
So you have 235 yards for Millville. O'Connor, 6 of 14 passing with 1 interception for 146. Jamal Wallace Jr., 14 carries, 111 yards. And Lotzier Brooks, 3 catches for 118 yards and 2 touchdowns. 8 for 65 on the penalties. That's big. Millville's got to clamp down on that. But when you are outscoring your opponent 160-20, that's kind of a nitpicky thing, right? Tony?
Yeah, at this time. But remember, everybody, we just played tonight the #1 ranked Group 5 football team, and we dominated them. So a lot to be said about Coach Ayala and his football team. A lot to celebrate, but we're looking forward now to next week, Rich.
So we'll have a game next week, and it should be a battle of unbeatens as Winslow is winning by 2 touchdowns over the Prep, 21-7, and that'll be at John Barbeau Stadium at Wheaton Field. 2 4-0 teams going at it next week as the Winslow Eagles will come in. As for this one, Millville wins this by a score of 36-7. And who am I going to thank tonight? No need to thank folks, but thanks to everybody here involved with the cameras and putting the production together. And for my partner here, Tony Trongone, saying good night from Washington Township, and we'll see you next week at John Barbeau Stadium in Wheaton Field against the Winslow Eagles.
Go Bolts!
Our sponsors for today's game are Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, banking like it used to be, Christie Funeral Home, meeting all your family's needs, TD Bank, America's most convenient bank, Millville Chiropractic Center, for all your personal needs. Complete Care Health Network. Serving the greater Millville area. Millville Thunderbolt Club. Supporters of the Millville Thunderbolts. Plowman's Windows and Doors. Eno Windows and Doors. Mintz Insurance Agency. For all your insurance needs. Joe Salerno for Congress. Ordered and paid for by Joe Salerno.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC. Programming that serves the South Jersey market.